Hello everyone and welcome back to Trains of 5. Today we are continuing our series where we look at the Cardiff City Network route, which I just procured. And today we are in the other variant of the Class 153, the 153/9. And we are back at Penarth where we left off last video, and we are heading up to Heath High Level. So let's hop in and get this bad boy started. Wow, the cabin's basically the same, like the main elements are the same, but everything's shifted around a bit compared to the 153/3. Let's get the headlights on, safety's on. What about the other cab? Is it the same? Oh, it's basically the same cab as the 153/3 at the other end. Is it just... Weren't these the 153s where they were originally two-car 155s, but they got rebuilt and had this cab added at the other end, so this one's like a bit more cramped? I don't know. Those of you who are quotes experts on this, please let me know down in the comments. So yeah, we're back at Penarth. We check this out. It's a pretty nice station. Campaign Against Living Miserably poster. That's an actual charity, by the way. It's like a it's like a promotion thing they're doing, which is nice, I suppose. Don't know what these NPCs think they're doing. Goodness gracious. Alright. Just about ready to go, so our stops for today are my personal favourite name, Dingle Road, then Grangetown, Cardiff Central, Cardiff Queen Street, and Heath High Level. It's a bit shorter than the Penarth to Corton run. For one thing, we don't have to go on the entire Corton branch. Turn train lights on. Yeah, we are alright. 10 seconds and we can close the doors and we can be off. I love the door closing sounds, man. 670 yards to Dingle Road. Oh, I forgot to open the windows, my bad. Can I open you? No, I'll have to do that at the next station. Yeah. On some of these branch lines, especially the Corton branch, stations are actually packed very close together, which I'd not really expect. There aren't too... The only route where I've come across this kind of like station cramming, for want of a better word, is Cathcart, the remastered, or just normal, either works, Cathcart Circle line. Alright, coming into Dingle Road. Nice, on time. Right. Does this 153 suffer from the same issue? I can't move out of my seat. What are you... I'm stuck! Let me out. Goodness sake. Can I go in the cab from... Oh, I could open the window from the outside. Or is that the wrong cab? That is the wrong cab. Oh goodness. For goodness sake, I now can't oh, for goodness sake. Can't shut... Need to shut this window now. Oh, I'm getting... Let me open that window. Oh, for goodness sake. Let me open you. Oh, that's annoying. Alright. 2 miles to Grangetown. We already covered the Penarth branch line in the last video, so... So this is already territory we've covered. I cannot wait to get the Just Trains Transport for Wales Pacer for this route. That's the main reason I got this route, for the Just Trains TfW Pacer. I mean, the Pacer is already good, but then having a modernized Pacer on top of that in an unusual Arriva, half TfW livery, like, sign me up, buddy. Alright, we've come off the hill. Alright, onto the main line. That's the... off behind, like, that way is the line to Kogan. Oh, we're going to have to switch tracks. I love dynamic suspension so much. Really, it adds to the driving experience, that does. Right, beans. Not too... 40 miles an hour doesn't feel that fast on a lot of routes, but on this route it definitely does. I think this is the M4 motorway. If you do know what it is, please let me know, because if that is the M4, then I have been over that bridge in real life. I do really like thrashing the 153 around. So, at Grangetown, I'll try to get this window open. That's if my chair doesn't... By the way, one thing I noticed is that you can fold the seat up while you're sitting in it. Which is just such a weird thing. I knew that you could do the same thing in Rivet Games' 1938 Tube Stock / Class 483, but didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that in this thing. Right, we do have a red signal after Grangetown, annoyingly. I'm guessing because there's another train probably coming in from, like, Ninian... What is it? Ninian Park and heading toward Cardiff Central or something along those lines. Goodness gracious. There's a 150. Just leaving, I think. Grangetown is one of the bigger stations on the route, I must say. I love how the 150 and 153 have the new smoke effects too. That Just Trains started with their when they made Blackpool, I think. Right, get up out of the chair. Get up out of the chair, run the length of the train, which thankfully isn't too long, and finally open the window. That was far too much faffing around, I must say. There we go. Lock doors. Oh, we're running 30 seconds late. Bother. Cardiff Central in 0.7 miles. We do have a 20 limit coming into force, which is why it's going to take 6 minutes to do half a mile. Oh. I don't like how we have to go so slowly around the Canton Depot, Cardiff Central, Cardiff Queen Street area. It just feels odd. I do like how non-linear the route is. It is very... Gotta give it points for non-linearity. So many routes these days, TSW routes these days are linear. Even the high-quality stuff like Mittenwaldbahn and Preston to Carlisle, that you have to award plaudits for non-linearity. Okay, we do have a single yellow, then a red. There's Canton Depot. At least I think it's called Canton Depot. Canton Depot, yeah. Alright, we do have a red signal coming up, so we'll have to slow down for that. Yeah, I see it. Why, though? Oh, it's green! Yes! No, I can't. Slow down. I do like how many tracks come in and out of Cardiff Central, and how much traffic there is at Cardiff Central. There is a decent amount of traffic in and out of Cardiff, which I do like. Because a lot of these, like, shorter, like, more local route, metro style routes often don't, a lot of the older routes didn't have traffic at the main station, like mainline traffic. So there's a 153 noise. We're cleared through into Cardiff Central. I do like how non-shouty the AWS is. It's just a nice, somewhat quiet tone, just to let you know that next signal you should pay attention to, and not like, you should pay attention to the next signal, which is a lot, well, a lot of AWS and especially CIFA systems do. The CIFA systems are basically DSDs and not AWS. Anyway, there's an HST off of Great Western Express. Can't wait until we have GWE remaster. That'd be all, because we'll be getting a lot of the, not only that, but the HST will have, and 166 will have upgrades. So the HST AI and other routes will look significantly better, which is nice. Oh my goodness, it's yellow, red, green, yellow, red up ahead in terms of signals. Right, we're here for the next 2 minutes. There's a 153 coming in over here. Probably doing the Penarth run, and oh goodness, come on drone camera. And I was right! Haha! That's the run we did in the last video. There's a R153 over here. HST over there. Wait, can I still open the coupler hatch? Yes, I can! There you go. And there's some through tracks, presumably for stuff like 66s. And yeah, there doesn't really seem to be anything else. So we've got Cardiff Queen Street and Heath High Level left. So a bit of a shorter run than Penarth to Corton. Excuse me. Gangway door. Ah, got a gangway door. Nice. Presumably for coupling them together, which is ironic since these are rebuilt from 2-car class 155s. Wonder if there are any trains coming. There's the little branch down south. It's the little branch line to Cardiff Bay, which unfortunately I don't think you can see Cardiff Bay from. Cardiff Queen Street is hopping. Goodness. So yeah, basically our route for today is here, up here, along here, along here, along here, and then up out there. So yeah. Alright, we can shut the doors in 20 seconds. Yeah, one thing I do want to try and do is trying out guard mode. I haven't played guard mode in a bit. I do prefer driving, but I do like conductor mode. It is a way to kick back. One thing I don't understand is why there are overhead wires here at Cardiff Central, and yet there's no GWR 800s or 802s as AI, only HSTs. It's a bit odd, don't you think? Cardiff Queen Street in 0.6 miles. But unfortunately we are restricted to 15 and then 25. I do like, yeah, like finally having Wales in the game. It's a dream come true, really, and I can't wait to see Dovetail keep on using their TfW license for other stuff. Also, seeing the HST just reminded me, one of the things that we saw in the roadmap, the May roadmap, is that Dovetail reacquired the GWR license. So I wonder what they're planning. They must be wanting to make a route of some kind. We already know there's a special HST livery pack in the works by Dovetail Liam for the GWE remaster when that eventually comes out. There's 150. Wonder what other GWR stuff is in the works, and TfW and Avanti West Coast. Actually, no, I probably shouldn't accelerate. There's another 150. That's thick. They're thick on the ground, I must say. I must say the services on this route seem to be pretty evenly split between the 153 and the 150, which I do like. Like, there's not an overemphasis on one particular motive power. Couldn't English just then. Right. After Cardiff Queen Street, we'll be clear up to 65 miles an hour. I doubt, because it's uphill all the way to Heath High Level, I doubt we'll get the 153 up to that speed. It's pretty underpowered at higher speeds. It's more designed for this kind of metro stuff. This is like, this is definitely the services, the kind of service the 153 was designed for. Bit of an early stop, but fine. Right, we're here for the next minute. Can I get out of my seat? Please! Oh no. There are a bunch of trains at Cardiff Queen Street. Now they've all left. That I've arrived. Ugh. Wonder how fast the wiper is. Relatively fast. Alright, shutting doors. Heath High Level, which is our last stop in 2.5 miles. We're cleared up to 15, to 25, to 65. As far as I know, the line between... As far as I've found out so far, the line between Cardiff Queen Street and Heath High Level / Low Level is the only really, like, quote-unquote fast section of the route. But then again, I may be wrong, and there might be a section of the route which I just haven't explored yet, which has a fast speed limit. I wonder where that line goes. Oh, it goes off to Radier, doesn't it? Alright, we could just leave it at full throttle for now. One and a half miles to go. Oh, goodness. One mile. There is a 153. Yeah, we seem to be stuck at 50 miles an hour. Oh, I've driven 15.3 miles. Nice. There's a separate 1.53 miles and 15.3 miles are the achievements that you can get. There's the branch line to Heath, Low Level, and Corriton. I think I slowed down a bit too early there. Whoops-a-daisy. See if I can get a good shot here. Does this line up well? Yeah, why not? Actually, no. Maybe if I do it a bit further on? Yeah, like about here. There we go. I love how you can advance the game time if you don't get the shot precise. Photo mode has to be one of my favorite features of this game. It's something Train Sim Classic badly needed back in, but I don't think it's ever going to get now that the core game is not the core game's not getting updates anymore. And I'll turn motion blur up. There we go. And take the shot. Alright. One thing I wish that was a thing, which isn't a thing, is that I wish we could walk between Heath high level and Heath low level. It seems logical, but unfortunately, we can't for whatever reason. Right, arriving just under 2 minutes early. That's what I call efficiency, that. Alright, and welcome to Heath High Level. Well, the train will continue on as AI off the map to Caerphilly. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm terrible at Welsh pronunciations, like every Englishman. Alright, let's lock the doors and end the video. Alright, there we go, platinum medal. So yeah, that is all for today's video, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, and thank you so much for watching.